ridiculous. We only have an hour and we have a lot to get through, so we're just going to get started. Everyone's
Hi,
seated?
everybody.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, my God. I can barely see. Wow. Ooh,
Wow.
Now I'm nervous.
Team at home, wish us luck.
All right. Thank you.
It's time.
Welcome,
It's time.
everyone,
It's
to
time.
DevStream 187, where we have, of course, Warframe news, but also Soulframe
Isn't
news.
it 188?
What did I say?
187.
I did that again?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. 188. So sorry. Yeah, I'm just a baby. Before we get into anything, of course, let's do our classic introductions. I want to start
I'm
at the
turning it
very
up.
end with
Oh.
the girly himself.
Hi,
everyone.
I'm Jeff. Thank you guys for giving us the dress code memo. I'd
Oh.
like to-
How do I get rid of my taskbar? There we go.
Oh, hi, I'm Steve. Thanks for coming, everyone. Great to see you all. Great to see you.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm the principal writer for Warframe. Those of you who are longtime players will know me as the person who designed and wrote most of the KIM system for the 1999 update.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Ford. I'm the creative director of Warframe, and I'm very happy to be here with everybody.
Hi, my name is Megan Everett, and I am your community director. I'm very happy to be here with you all.
And we have lots of amazing staff in the audience, too, from community to marketing to live ops. So lots of folks here watching from home. So
That's right. I think with us today, we have Beth, Nella, Zach, Danny, Sarah, Taylor, Alex,
You are
Tatum,
not
and
late.
Rue, of course, making lots of
My
stuff
tooth
happen.
is better.
Where are you guys?
And I'm not going to lie, the progenitor of Bop Bip is here. So the guy
Bop
who
Bip?
got Bop Bip is in the crowd.
Right there?
There he is.
Wow.
And hey, chat. What's up, chat? Steve, you'll be reading chat, I assume.
I have chat up. So far, it's mostly just Clem.
Okay.
Clems.
And hi, Grandpa Steve. I didn't appreciate that at all.
I'm
Lot
actually
of
impressed you
Clems.
can see it.
A lot of Clems. There is no Twitch drop today, so if you're watching from home, I do apologize. But we do have Gift of the Lotus alerts, of course, after in-game. Extended amount for those who are here that want to get your potatoes. Orokin Reactor and Orokin Catalyst will be yours. But we are here at PAX, and if you are physically here, I hope you got
I'm
your
so
free
jealous. I wanna
card on
be
the way in with your redeemable Kalervo Noggle, the first there's ever been, and as well a Soulframe Preludes code, so you can get into Soulframe. Yeah! And if you're already in, you can share it. I don't know, put it on the internet. Someone will take it, and it'll be great. But of course, and Kalervo Noggle will be coming later in game, so don't worry for those folks at home. He will come later on, just first dibs for everyone who came with us today. Okay, let's jump into TennoCon.
Oh, it's TennoCon. Surprise!
No, it's not TennoCon. Just a reminder that this is our last dev stream before TennoCon 2025. I know every time I say that word, I make you really nervous, so
You do.
I'm very sorry. But this
Grandpa
is our
Steve can't handle it.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, Grandpa Steve.
Sorry,
This is our
Grandpa
last
Steve.
stream before TennoCon, and it's going
It's
to be a
10
really
years
exciting
celebration.
day.
I'm
It's
so
only
jealous.
2 months away.
Shut up. It's fine. Everyone, we're so excited. It's going to be great.
It's our 10th TennoCon. How do we feel about 10 TennoCons?
I'm in my prime.
Yes.
It's making me younger.
No, you're okay.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah. TennoCon is but 2 months away, and we are cooking away on that. But we are obviously here to show you what's coming very soon and a little bit soon after that, before TennoCon is even here. So let's jump into actually Soulframe first. I'd love to hear about what you guys got cooking.
Ooh.
Yes, we are allotted how many minutes? 6 minutes?
6 to 10 minutes,
I
if you
see,
could,
I
please.
see.
I have a
Yes.
timer
the
right
timer,
there.
The timer is going.
Do you have a timer?
Yes. What's going on with Soulframe? You
Give
guys
it a
are
buzz.
P9 right now, cooking on...
No. Is there anyone here who's played Alpha or played our Preludes yet?
I can't raise my
Oh,
hand,
wow.
but I'm here.
Thank you, thank you.
That's amazing. Yeah, so we have Preludes 9 that came out last month. We're close. We're probably this week. Or not this week, geez. This month. This month. We're hoping to get Preludes 10 out.
That's right.
Ooh, I might have to
And
jump back on.
Yeah, I think we got some pretty big changes coming to it. We're going to be giving secondary weapon swapping.
We had a great no hitches
Secondary
dev
weapon?
stream that
Oh.
showed most of the stuff that was coming to it.
Yeah, it was top tier.
Yeah, we're adding the Mendicant faction. We're adding new
faction.
enemy types. You can have sidearms. So there's a whole bunch of new stuff that we're
We have the
adding.
moat.
Did it again, didn't I? Use the wrong term.
Use the wrong term. That's fine.
Sidearm
Can
is
someone silence
a new
the
upgrade system that's not at all like
Can we
Pokemon.
silence ads?
And
You explicitly
I
told
explicitly
us.
said not to say that word.
The CEO sent us very strict
Yes,
messaging. that
yes,
do not say
from
that
the
word.
lawyer. Yeah. Wow. This isn't recorded, so I'll be fine.
Oh, about that.
Yeah. So I think we brought a little bit of assets to fill our 6.5 minutes that
You
Nick
do.
gave us.
Let's roll
Yeah.
the first one. I believe this is a
Oh,
video
there's
of
clips?
your moats. Very original
Oh,
moats.
yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah. So there's the little creatures that
Why is it so ugly? I love
the
it.
different elements, and then of course you use them to upgrade your weapons. And there's going to be, I think there's going to be about 20 of these in Preludes 10. There's probably 13 actually, but yeah, you have to find them in the world, and you have to go and catch them. It's totally original concept, and you can set them free, and they give you this kind of little food gift that you can feed to the other ones to make them more powerful and that sort of thing. But in Preludes 9 right now, there's not a lot of build crafting, and that's a big part of Preludes 10, which you can customize your weapons and do a lot of that sort of stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah.
I think as well you have someone called the King. The King is coming to the game.
Right.
The king. Yep. We're going to be putting
No
in
Twitch
the
drops.
first kind of breadcrumb for a new enemy faction, the Mendicant King. This is the
Now!
moat clip again.
This is the moat video, my
Yeah,
friends.
this is the
If we
moat
could
clip.
get
Yeah,
the
sorry,
next
we
video.
had assets come very hot to root.
Oh, that one's called Blunder. How
What a blunder. Maybe.
blunder.
There it
Oh,
is.
there
The
we
low
go.
bit
Low
rate dev
bit
capture.
rate.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you. What are we looking at here? This is the King.
Yeah, so this is
Whoa,
placeholder
thank
with
you for
some
color.
existing enemies, but also the Mendicant King, which is sort of the, since we're being so original, sort of
Okay,
like
so
the
there isn't
Nazgul
dodging in
of
this game. I wasn't being
Soulframe.
stupid when I played it.
And he summons his knights. They're right now using placeholder enemies. Yeah, this is a big part of the development of Preludes. We don't have a lot of enemy diversity, so we're pretty excited to get in this kind of beginning of this new faction. Yeah.
Wait, why is he called the Tired King? What's
'Cause
he
he
been
eats-
doing?
I don't. I think Sydney might have snuck that in while we were.
Sydney, why
while we
is
were
he
in Boston.
tired?
Not
Chat
sure.
wants to know. They said, what makes him so tired?
I think it's,
He's
Is
all
that
like,
because he
yeah.
sends his enemies to fight for
We've
him
been
instead?
resting
Because he's
under
a
the
little
earth
bit
we came
easy?
in.
for a while.
A little bit
Not
sleepy?
no grandpa inspiration?
No grandpa.
Oh, okay. So is that your self-insert?
Maybe. Should be. Tired Steve, yeah.
In P10 as well, and you kind of talked about this in the not choppy dev stream outside, you have kind of a event that we're now calling the Festival of the Circad.
I call it Circade. Yes. So
Oh, is it
yeah,
only on
we have done
PC?
one event so far in our Soulframe Preludes, which was
Very
this
tiny one.
very simple kind of Halloween-y type thing. And this one's more complicated because I can only steal from things I've just been playing. So it has like a blueprint style inspired.
Not actually already.
What's that?
Blueprints already?
Yeah, so there's a bit of a puzzle to this. It's a new location, this crypt of the Circade that we're adding to the overworld of Soulframe for Preludes 10. And you go into the crypt and you have to
playing a
find his
gacha game on the
spirit and
side.
figure out how, not only it's a puzzle for you, how to defeat him and learn his story, but also there is a kind of a larger puzzle for our community of Preludes players to figure out how to
Welcome in.
solve. And I don't want to spoil it, but yeah. I
We'll play
think-
games later, don't
Are we
worry.
like, are we
We're
moving
gonna
on to
go
your
into
asset
Warframe
next?
after
Are we
See,
this.
the best asset
I think
that
this is
has
the one that Megan made. Yeah.
the best. I didn't make this. I
Who did?
just approved it.
Oh, this is the nipple asset. Yeah.
Yes.
That's nipples! Let's go!
Yes.
Why?
Yes. You wanted the chest hair, and we provided you the chest.
That's
You
the
have to
reward.
redo
This,
our.
that wasn't Megan's fault. This is Jeff's fault.
Yeah.
I
That's
think.
right.
He was
It-
like, give them the nipples.
It's the event reward. It's the chest hair
We love
attachment.
the
You said more
nipple.
chest hair. Sam made this, and you said that's a little too much, and I said no.
Yeah, you said no. We're keeping it. Yeah.
It's just right, my friends. So what are we supposed to be looking at in this picture?
The totem.
Yes.
Oh, the
necklace.
totem!
The necklace. Yes.
This is one of the rewards you get for playing in the festival.
What is
Circade.
going
Yeah.
on? It's the
And
dev
there is a
stream.
bit of a progression
nips
component to
are
it, so there could
perky.
be maybe a further evolved version of that totem.
Yep. And it goes well with nipples.
It really does. It really does.
If you want to accessorize your nipples, you can.
Yeah, baby.
Can you actually?
That's what
Not
I
yet,
like
not
to
yet.
see.
We should add to
What
the
I
list,
like to
though. Yeah.
If you want it enough, they'll do nipple tassels. And
I mean, they sort
you
of have
heard it
that.
here
in-
first.
I mean, we have it in
People are raising their
Warframe.
know we
hands,
do.
so
we have the
I
technology.
guess that's what we know for the next
That's all right.
update. We're going to put that in too.
That's all right. So P10 coming in a few weeks, this
Yeah,
month?
It'll be May.
This
It'll be
month.
May for sure. Yeah.
Excellent. Let's go back to TennoCon just for a little bit here. What are you guys cooking up for TennoCon? Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, we were here last year, and we kind of gave a tease about. You're very excited about this. So we gave a tease about our bear omen beast, Bromius. And then at last year's TennoCon, we gave a little bit of a hint to that as well. So we're going to be leaning into that quest and be giving like a really good kind of showing of the omen beast Bromius and the quest to rescue him.
We brought a little teaser trailer to kind of give you a little bit more look at some stuff that's already in Soulframe, P10 stuff, and Bromius a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's watch.
I hope you like it.
Roll tape.
I'm literally playing a gotcha game on the side.
It's in you. Yours. Like the wind.
Soul frame,
Know who
soul
were the
frame.
bad uns before even owed? Us.
What is that thing?
That's who. Oh, they'd round us up
Hi.
or drown us down. Lest we come to a change.
Wait, these weapons are so cool.
And they were right. Aha. Ere blue blood is as old as Alkenstone. As omen beasts, as voicing trees. Each of these with magics no dullard human ever sees.
Oh my god, wait, I love the arrow rain. Thank you for the follow.
The spell
Yo.
song made us forget all others. But Minnow, learn the river's verses, for only the souls now remember.
So yeah, watch TennoCon or come to TennoCon. We'd love to see you there. And yeah, we'll be showing lots of cool new stuff.
I want his soul frame hat. I
sign
want his
up,
hat.
like-
Oh yes, I'm
Play.
supposed
Do
to
I
say
need
that.
Thank you, Reb, thank you.
For the, yeah.
Yes, if
You
you
get a set of free steak knives and
Yeah, if you're not already, you can sign up to be an envoy at soulframe.com. We are going to be doing, after the stream, a big send of Soulframe Preludes keys invites. So if you do
You
become
heard
an
it here, if
envoy,
you want a key.
you do have a chance to get sent an access code to Prelude. So if you're interested, come on in. Love to have you in the pre-alpha, and soon to be my favorite guy, Bromius.
People are calling him Bob, Bear Omen Beast. So he's
Oh, I like that. Bob.
Sydney, write that down. That's a great
Bob.
Bob. All right. Shall we get into some Warframe?
Yeah.
You're really prime, you're really prime, you're really prime,
All right.
you're really prime.
We've been teasing a little bit of the next Prime Warframe over the past week and a bit.
Yeah, I know.
And,
Have we?
I mean,
And we didn't spoil it?
no.
Everyone knows. Like,
Unless you're at
Twitch
10
chat is just talking about
I
it
know.
constantly.
10
Chat, what do we think, chat? Oh, they know. Shoot.
Some people at Tenno VIP might have seen a screenshot or two, but we are very excited to show the next Prime Warframe.
Come on, come on.
Take a look.
Please, 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 please.
Looking for a way to say
Oh my god!
So there will be a video narrated by Ballas dropping with her launch later
right.
in May.
That's right.
The video is hype. The
Yeah.
team is killing it right now, so it's
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely keep an eye out for that trailer.
Yeah, one of the very unique. I mean, I'm biased, but I'm obsessed
Oh my
with
gosh,
that.
she's so
Yareli
pretty.
Prime
Oh
is
my
our next
gosh,
Prime.
she's so
And you can see here she's coming with the Compressa Prime. If you are a bubble gun lover, bubble gun lovers out there. And then she will come with a beautiful signed Dana. This is the Marilena Prime signed Dana.
Oh my
Some
God.
accessories. She'll also be coming with an ephemera and a Marilena Prime domestic drone.
Of course, very good.
Of course, one would need a drone. And then as well, of course, Marilena will be primed herself. And not featured here, but coming, the Daiku Prime.
So who's been waiting? Yes, I knew it. Yes, yes. For so long, us Daiku enjoyers have suffered without a Prime, and it is only appropriate that we have finally released it in its Prime form for Yareli. So this is a very, very big day.
Very big day for Yareli enjoyers. Should we take a look at her in-game, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's
yeah.
So this is the dev build right now. If anything goes wrong, it just happens. It's a live audience dev stream. You can never be too careful, but here it is. The Daiku Prime, there's Yareli Prime in game. What do you got for us, Meg?
This is her in her base default, nothing fancy. Mike Skyers absolutely cooked this one to perfection. Well done, al dente, whatever you want. She's beautiful. And then this is her with her accompanying signed Dana.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And she has her ephemera on, which is why I'm all bubbly.
Got it.
That's why I'm all bubbly. Should we do
She's
some
got a
random
bubbly
colors?
Yes.
Shall we see?
Oh my God.
Thank you for the follow.
All right, let's see what chat says.
No.
Ooh.
Chat says beautiful. Oh my God. Yo. Oh my God. Sea dragon.
Oh my gosh,
It is giving Sea Dragon
Very
a little bit.
cute.
What's that?
Oh, that random one. I thought you put that in there.
No, do you
Oh
want
my
to see
god,
mine
I
though?
can't
Yes.
wait.
I'm maturing, Jeff.
You
I'm
are.
maturing.
You are.
You're
We're
growing as a
growing
person.
together. This is us growing. I got the Mike Skyers thumbs up from this
Okay.
too. I flex that every time I can. Anyways, May 21st, Yareli Prime is coming to all
May
platforms.
21st?
Oh, that is very soon. We have work to do when we get home.
Wait,
also
I
coming
got my planner
in
right here.
this May 21st update, this is the interim cert build that
It
we've
is-
been
it's Yareli
talking about. We
Prime.
talked about it on the last dev stream. That is coming with all the quality of life stuff that we talked about last stream. So Yareli Prime is coming in that May 21st dev stream or update, as well as Clairvo Apostate skin, which we've kind of been
Yeah.
showing
Clairvo.
progress
Yeah.
along the way.
Nothing on
Sexy
Umbra
art.
yet.
Thank you, team, for this one. Nothing but
No
good
chest
art.
hair though. Interesting.
No chest hair.
Interesting. Is the soul frame branch of the engine the one that only has the hair shader for the chest?
Very much so. Yes.
Interesting.
It's exclusive.
So he'll be
I'm a
coming as well
Yareli
in the
mo-
May 21st update, so you can look forward to
main.
Yareli Prime, Clairvo Deluxe, everything he has to offer, and all of that quality of life that we talked about next step stream. But there is an update that is coming after the May
don't know.
21st interim cert build, before TennoCon.
There is
What?
a major update coming this year between these two things, and that is mostly what we're here to talk to you about today. This is an update we've been working on behind the scenes for months. We haven't slipped a word about it, and the reason we planned such a big PAX panel and dev stream is so that we could.
Spider frame. No?
For the record, he had no idea. So what do you want to do, Meg?
Oh, we're gonna roll
There's
a
a
little
new
bit of a
frame? She's
teaser
gonna be a
trailer.
spider?
So what you're about to see is the first ever footage of Warframe's next major update, which is what we have been working on behind the scenes. And then we'll talk about it a lot.
Let's take a look.
She demon has usurped our throne. She must be stopped. Isn't it time for a new story,
Oh, mama.
kiddo?
What? June 2025.
My true love is back.
So welcome to the era of Isle Weaver. This is our next major update launching in June. And this is an update that is going to be accessible if you finish the 1999 quest. Here's the key art. Why don't we just take a look at that? Why don't we just take a look? I just want to see what chat... Oh, okay, chat's happy. Whew.
She's alive? ?
I don't know. Kat,
Talk to us.
what do we think's happening with her, with your girl?
I don't know. Is it her or isn't it her?
Ooh, this is the type of question you'll have answers to with Isle Weaver. Again, it's going to be the update that comes after 1999, so you have to get there. Who here has at least started or finished 1999?
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
That's good. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. But yes, so what is there to say about Isle Weaver? This is an update that Megan is actually going to show you some gameplay of, so we can talk a little bit through it. But it really is going to bring you a brand new Warframe. It's going to bring, we might as well just play.
Oh, geez.
We are
Hello.
literally
So
going back to
once
just
you
like-
have finished 1999, you will be greeted to an invasive
June
Duviri
chat.
mission.
June
And it's going to be
2025.
launching with an Operation 8 Claw. This is a clan operation. You'll be getting a ton of rewards. But this is Duviri with a twist. It's a brand new story for the
the
Duviri
follow.
spiral. And, you know, Duviri, it was something we cooked, something we love dearly, but for the first time ever, this is Duviri that is exclusively Warframe playable.
you help with
So there's
Spider
twists
Frame?
to
Yeah,
it,
I will.
which means you'll be
Excuse
in
me.
here, you'll pick your Warframe, and someone else is there in the cave. Things are happening. Oh.
The fragmented ones tether down the strands of Tra that weave her false Duviri. Get to the heart of her power. Call forth the beast, then kill it.
So because of things in 1999, you are now called upon Duviri in a way that Thrax needs your help. You're going to have to work together. Oh, that's a perfect choice.
Oh, how did he get there?
Oh,
Hey.
oh my God, he looks so
He's
good.
naked. Sorry, go ahead.
All right. So let's take a look at what's happening here.
Whoa.
Oh, kiddo. How long have you been hiding out here, thinking I couldn't see you?
So you are your Warframe in this particular spiral of Duviri. So the Drifter is elsewhere, and you are here as your Warframe, and it's full Warframe combat. And you had to bring Nessie back as a villain. We knew she wasn't gone, but tell us a little bit about Nessie.
Well, first of all, shout out to the rest of the amazing narrative team, Adrian and Ryan, and our new junior narrative team
I'm
member
so
Jessica
excited
for
to have
helping
more
with all of this,
content
and
to
they
farm.
and
Oh
Adrian
my
who
goodness.
championed this update. And they bringing Nessie back was just such a joy, especially in this update, because it's so much fun to play with a character in a new way and adapting her for in this situation. And the Drifter took Holvania away from her. So now she's taking Duviri away from the Drifter.
Unless, question mark?
Unless.
But what if there was,
Sleeping. Eepy.
That's right.
Eepy.
It's just a sleep spell. So
Spider
here we have
Frame.
Isle Weaver. This is a version of Duviri. If you've been into the lore, there's going to be lots to discover. There's a whole bunch of fragments, perhaps, or not.
Yeah. So you get to sort of maybe put together some pieces of whether or not the Nessie that you're hearing is really Nessie, or how much of it is her, how much of it is the indifference, and maybe start to piece together some of those puzzles. Maybe hear a little bit from what might be left of her. And yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, no, we can't.
Yeah,
We couldn't possibly.
literally can't.
No.
And maybe you might hear a little bit of
Oh, don't look at that.
some unexpected things.
Yeah, dev build.
The build.
Look at that.
All right,
Dev
dev build.
gameplay, shall we? Yeah.
Yeah,
all
so
right.
all things considered, this is just the first introduction to Isle Weaver for everybody. This update is going, I mean, she was such a wonderful character and the world, and
Thank you for the
it's
follow.
very important if you have
The
Nessie
first
coming
reason,
back
obviously.
that you got to kind of give her
Yeah, no, it makes
a fair
sense, but
counterpart,
like,
you know?
yeah.
And the spider frame
Hello.
might not be real.
Oh, wait, it is real.
Oh my God.
Yes, at last. At last.
Mother.
All right, this is Oraxia, and I did some digging with the
Oraxia?
team, and Oraxia's first concept art was from January 2023, so this has been in the works. Yeah, so we have known about Spider Frame for far too long.
Steve didn't.
Hi,
Steve
Steve.
Actually-
A
actually
new
didn't.
Warframe, mommy. I know.
But we knew.
So every time he said on a
A
dev show, we
spider
went,
Warframe.
stop
So
it.
you need a new bit now, though.
I know. Well, chat needs a new bit. We'll figure
right.
out
What will
something.
they do next?
So let's take a look at
Maybe
what.
nipples in Warframe or something. We'll figure it out.
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
workshop it.
So Araxia is coming. She is the Warframe releasing with Isle Weaver. Her lore and the reason she's there is all yours to discover. You can earn her
Wait, do we get to see
in the
gameplay? Oh
new
my God,
game
oh my
mode,
gosh,
and there's
oh my
going to be
gosh.
an event. So
That's right. And we have a little video to show you a little bit of what her animation movement is like
We
in
did
the
it, boy.
game.
Oh.
This is also a new arena within
Indeed.
the Isle Weaver update that you'll be facing off against a mini boss version of her.
that's right. She is a boss fight for you to earn all her parts.
What?
She will be yours to. Well, we'll see.
What the?
We'll see if you can handle
Oh my
it.
gosh, she's
Legally
literally
distinct
Oh.
webbing. Uh-oh.
That's
for the follow.
nasty.
Yep.
Jeff, what's that like to animate?
pretty-
Tell me about it.
There was some like legit problem solving going on, especially because I think you teased it right here.
Yep. Yep.
This is pretty in depth.
Yes,
I don't know
it
how much
is.
you want to talk about it, but it took a lot of like problem solving and figuring out the rigs and the animations about how to get
She could climb
full
on walls.
mobility.
Yeah.
If everything goes to plan, which it might not, you will be able to crawl on walls in one of her moves like a spider. So
Yeah.
I heard a
Yeah, it's
what?
everyone cross your fingers. Anything could happen.
So
Anything could
cool.
happen. She'll also be coming with an alternate helmet. In that video, she had her secondary throwing weapons. She's going to come with a whip, and you see here she's got some armor sets as well
She's
to
gonna
really show
come with
off
a
the
whip.
spider-esque version of her.
And there was someone on the, I think it was on maybe the subreddit, said like, we don't really have any Tenno whips, but we knew this was coming. So there is a Tenno whip coming. So very exciting.
Spider Tenno whip.
When is it
especially.
coming out?
all right.
I think June
Next up,
2025. They haven't
We
come out
have
with the date
also
yet.
coming in the Isle Weaver update, and we've kind of shown you a little bit of progress for
Alright.
Citrine Deluxe. So we're having some back-to-back deluxes. We just want to show you a little bit of a in-game update as to what she's looking like. So here we have her. The wonderful folks over at
What? They
Sumo
updated
really
Citrine?
cooked with this, and she's coming with a heavy scythe skin as well.
They already
to
released
match
Yareli
this
Prime.
beautiful
That was the
aesthetic
first
that she
part.
has. And then
Was
newly
it
added
24?
is a Signa.
Oh my God.
We see here. I'll move it around for you.
Those are some
She's gorgeous.
clip or no clip.
Clip or no clip, that's up to you.
No, I haven't read that.
And she has an ephemera as well, her sparkly.
Bubbles or sparkles, it's a tough choice.
You shall decide.
Sparkles for this. The skirt is amazing.
She's
The transparency on
so
it.
pretty.
Don't we zoom in, Jeff?
Jamusi update. That's crazy.
There's no
so
hair to see,
pretty.
so why zoom in?
Yeah. So she'll be coming in the Isle Weaver update as well. So we get Clervo Deluxe with the Yareli Prime, and then Citrine Deluxe with Isle Weaver.
And the operation, of course.
Yeah,
and
I
the
heard
operation,
you.
of course,
I
as you mentioned,
said-
will be time-limited
don't really
operation.
got
The
time to
node
read
itself
stuff.
will
She
stay
is gorgeous.
permanently
Yes.
forever.
So once you finish 1999,
And then
if you go
TennoCon
to your
is
Duviri
July.
star chart, there will be the Isle Weaver node. But when we launch this in June, there will be a
I need to
limited
finish
time
Angels
Operation
before
8 Claw. This is a way
this
for you to
updates
earn
drop.
some incredible new cosmetics, as well as pathos clamps.
Spider
So if
frame,
you
you're
are
right. I
sick
know.
of farming
They're
the
giving us
Oro
so
worm for
much
your
good
clamps,
stuff.
you can get them through. There you go. Yep. So you'll be able to get pathos clamps. You'll be able to get. There's a brand new weapon coming that I don't think we're going to show today.
No, not
Okay.
yet.
So secrets. And yeah, there's a lot. So
They're
this is very
really
similar to, if you can
blessing us
imagine how the
super
Jade
hard.
Shadows event store had the evolving cosmetics and weapons. This will be very similar. Lots
This
and lots
is
of good
going to be a
stuff
peak
to get, and you can get
update.
crate
I'm
trophies
so
as well.
And this is
excited.
releasing after TennoCon.
No, would you believe
Oh.
that it's coming
It's coming in June.
in June? Would you
June, my
believe
friend.
it?
That's possible.
It's gonna happen.
We're going to make it happen.
How
In
short
Isle
am
Weaver
I?
as
5'2".
well, as we do.
Aw.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about Thrax.
Oh yeah, he's your event vendor. Oh.
He'll be in your dorm zone, so if you have decorations back there, you might want to make a little space for him.
Yeah.
I want to make a little space. So you got your dorm zone decorators go wild back there. We have some new player experience changes,
Thank you
of
for the
course,
follow.
coming to Isle Weaver itself. We have what we're
Thank you,
calling
that's
our
fair.
golden path, our critical golden path, kind of getting players quicker, easier to 1999.
Rhino
Kat, I know you
cost
worked
rework?
a lot kind of on the process of this.
Railjack
if you wanna talk a little bit.
difficulty.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, one of the things we did was sort of lay out what every new player has to do from
Critical
account creation
Golden
to
Path rework to
1999,
99.
and just tried to streamline that as much as possible to just sort of remove as many sort of trip hazards, and making sure that all of the content there sort of made sense, and just to sort of just make that as
Do I need a what?
friendly as possible. Especially now that we have so much more content at the end of the game, and not removing any content, but just making sure that it all just sort of now makes sense now that we have
What
so
is the
much more
last
stuff.
one?
And this is something that's going to continue to go
Arbiturations
on
unlocked from
as
junctions?
even more
What's
updates
that?
continue to roll out.
Amazing.
Oh, hi, I appreciate it. Thank you.
I love when we do our polls.
I'm
for
good,
You
how
all,
are
and
you?
you're advocating for new players, which
Yes.
is really amazing. That a great community is always advocating for more people to come into it rather than excluding them.
Steel Path.
And
Oh,
that
so
really
stuff I don't
impressed me
care
with
about.
The poll that we did was 69,420 people, I think,
Yeah.
who answered the poll and said.
Have you hydrated? Kind
And
of.
said they wanted, like new player experience and
Yep.
mods and all those sorts of things.
Yeah, it
and
looks
that's
like
really
Rhino
been
rework,
great for us to
Rhino
hear.
cost
That's what
rework.
Kat and the teams are
I'll
working on.
scoot it
It's
over a
amazing.
little more.
Yeah,
There you go.
included in that, and we showed a little bit of it a couple of dev streams ago. Vor is getting a rework. His first original boss fight is getting completely refreshed, the whole tile set itself, and you'll see a lot about that in Isleweaver. So if you're a new Tenno, you'll get a whole new Vor fight, and if you are a existing Tenno, you can also play it and maybe have
Maybe
a little
there's
bit more
secret.
fun with it. Yeah, maybe
Secret
there's
or
a secret
two.
in there. As well, we're doing a bit of an enemy refresh, so the bailiffs are becoming a little bit of a mini boss earlier
Crafting
on.
time shorter,
The
that would be
ballistas are getting
nice.
a little bit of a sniper rework, and the
Yeah, I've been
eviscerator
doing
is
a lot
getting
of
some
T today.
aerial denial grenades. So just trying to spice up the enemy variant that you get at the kind of the beginning of the game. As well, the junction rework continued. I think every update we do a little bit of a junction touch. And this one's actually a much bigger one because we're kind of changing all of the tasks for it and the rewards for it. The patch notes will obviously have a comprehensive write-up of this. We actually have a dev workshop going live very soon. I know Taylor wrote
God.
it, and she's going to make it go live at some point during this that has all this information. Rhino cost rework, just looking at what it takes to craft him, and the Railjack difficulty in the new war.
Yeah, it turns out if you have never played Railjack and start the new war, you get destroyed. So took us 4 years to realize it, but it's
Wait,
fine.
that makes so much sense.
And so what
of
this
why I
is
couldn't
us
do
looking
Railjack.
at when you load into the new war with your Railjack, it could be good, it could be bad, and this is just looking at how can we make your Railjack kind of pimp out
Think
your
about
ride a little
that.
bit more in terms of that situation, difficulty of enemies perhaps. We're looking at it, seeing what is going to fly and what's going to fit. Plant pickups, instead of scanning plants anymore, you just get to pick them up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, don't clap. I liked the scanning.
Hell yeah.
I liked the scanning. I thought it felt like a cool thing. You can clap, it's fine. I'll take the L. I thought it was neat.
I met some very passionate Railjack players.
No, Railjack
at
was
Tenno VIP
awful.
last night, so we had a good chat about Railjack.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Did you
I have
take
some
notes?
notes to give you.
Yeah, I knew it.
I
He
got
has
some
notes.
ideas.
All right, Chad, you can, yeah, okay. back.
As well, arbitrations unlock from junctions instead, just to get players into arbitrations a little bit quicker. And of course, quality of life coming in this update. More Kim proto-frame conversations, Kat.
Ooh. More proto frames?
Yep. So the original
4 times the
6,
Warframe
so the
augments.
dateable
Jade's
ones
getting
are going
one?
to get 10 new conversations each that are at the end of their journey with you. So 3 longer form ones and like 7 sort of shortery ones. Those will be coming in the June update. So.
Arthur will notice me again. This is so exciting.
Senpai!
Yay!
We also have some changes coming to the Incarnon shop. So Kalervo, this is, right now we have a kind of set amount of Incarnons that you can buy from Kalervo, and this is going to change it up so that whatever that week's circuit rotation is, you will have it in Kalervo's store. I was talking to someone last night about Incarnons, and they were like, I'm still trying to grind out.
Caballero.
What did I say?
Calervo.
Oh, God.
I was like, wait a minute, we're adding a vendor.
Caballero.
Hi, you said that on
Whose fault is
TikTok.
that narrative
Yeah, Jade
team?
is getting
I
one.
didn't work here yet.
Damn it.
It's not Kat's fault.
Not it.
Damn it.
We're also looking at the classic Incarnate Path well, see if we can get any pain points alleviated there. We have some dojo quality of life, Captura quality of life. We're doing a quick access wheel for
I'm
Captura,
not
which is
part
going
of
to
a
be
clan.
super
I
quick and
don't
easy to just...
think I'll
Chest
ever make
selfie.
one.
That's right,
Chest
nipples
hair
out, yeah, all that stuff, really good. We have some new operator hair coming with the Flare, Minerva, Velimir, and Kaya hair, so if you want to adorn your operator with that hair, you can do that. 4 Warframe augments are coming. Coolervo. Caliban, which you might have seen on the last dev stream. We did it live. Shout out to Cristiano. Citrine and Jade are going to be getting an augment.
Is Jade's called twins?
No.
That's ice cold.
What's the problem?
And as well, we have some melee slam changes coming.
Hi, yeah, I'm a
but-
Warframe player.
Oh, a
That's typically what I
cheer! We'll
stream.
see about that one.
Yeah, they're happy. But you don't want to hear us yap about it because we're missing a very crew person to this couch, and that's Mr. Pablo. Pablo, take it away.
Live from satellite.
Live from satellite.
Hello,
Oh,
hello.
hey.
I'm here to talk to you about melee slams. Ooh, not the funnest of conversations, but here we go. For the longest time, I don't know, 10 years or so, they were pretty useless because they didn't scale with mods at all. So that meant that when you did damage, they would do like 200 damage or something like that, and you know, who cares? Then a couple years ago, we changed them, so now mods affect the slam damage, and that resulted in really, really big damage because you can combine a bunch of multipliers to get really big nukes. Now, the problem with that is this is essentially what we hoped you would do. You know, jump, bullet jump, slam down. That's kind of what we were hoping.
Almighty.
But what you did was more like this. So you barely jump, and you just slam the ground and basically spam it like crazy. And that has become a serious problem. The main reason it's a problem is because it's very easy to automate. A lot of people are starting to use this with macros and things like that. And basically, it's not too hard to get into a position where you're fairly safe and you can just leave this running and it can just kind of play the game for you. It's also very disruptive for other players because since the damage numbers that it does are so large and it has no energy cost, no nothing like that, it means that essentially you could just spam it forever. So we're going to change it. How we're going to change it is that essentially you can still do the little hop and slam,
Thank you for the follow.
but the radius that it will hit will change based on how high you were. So it actually fits the fiction quite well. So if you jumped up, let's say 5 meters, we're still going to work in this number, so don't take these ones as the Bible, but let's say 5 meters, you jump down with the slam, then you will do about the same radius that you're doing today. But if you go all the 12 meters up, which is a bullet jump, and then do the slam from there, you'll do a radius that's slightly bigger than what it is today. Something like that. Again, the numbers are still to be decided. So if you just do the tiny little hop and the slam, you'll do a tiny little radius around you for that slam. So it will be
Interesting.
somewhat similar to doing
Lamb
that. You just
can't
heavy
have
attack in front of you or
nothing.
something like that. So yeah, that's how we're going to bring that one in so that it's not as crazy as it is today and as spammable as it is today. The other problem that we got to solve is this one. We made a mistake with the way we made these mods. And essentially right now, the idea with the Nira set is that they give 100% damage to your slam attacks. And if you have 2 mods, then they do 100% damage. So in this case, the base damage is 500. You put 1 mod on, and it does 2,000. Well, that's not 100%. And over here, you put 2 mods, and it does 4,500. Well, that's also not 200%. So what happened? Essentially, the mods are giving you 2 separate buffs.
You
They're
know
giving
how
you
hard it is to
a
sit in
buff
front of
to
a ring
the
light,
slam
sweating
damage
your
and a
balls
buff
off.
to melee damage, like the melee damage that you would get from other mods or whatever. They're giving you both of those instead of just giving you one. So obviously this wasn't intended, and we gotta fix it. It's not as strong as it looks here. The reason that these numbers look so big is because there's no other mods. But as soon as you start putting other mods that increase your melee damage, or some arcanes, or whatever it might be that increases your melee damage, the buff becomes smaller and smaller proportionally. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the melee damage part of these mods, and we're going to change the slam attack instead of 100% to 150% to compensate for the change. In some cases, this can actually end up being even a buff if you have a lot of base melee damage. So if you have something like Vex Armor or whatever,
slam attack,
it actually can be beneficial change with this 150 because this slam damage is a final multiplier versus the other one, which gets combined with your melee damage. Anyways, that's it. So yeah, those are the 2 changes. I hate making videos like this telling you about things we need to nerf, but unfortunately these ones have become too problematic due to automation and disturbing other players, and we just have to do it. Hope you're not too upset. Take care. I'll see you. Adios.
Yay!
Pablo.
I think, well, chat here says it's a win. So, and it makes sense.
I saw a lot of people in chat saying, caught.
Yeah, they were seen by that accusation.
A lot of seen, yes. So we have a lot of quality of life stuff coming. That is one of them. There's a note I have here.
Oh. Yeah, so Steve, sometimes you do dev shorts with me.
Okay.
And you commit to things.
I do?
Like buffing the ambassador.
Okay, yes. Yes, I did that.
And changing corrupted hollow key farming.
Of course.
Do you remember what you did?
Yes, I remember it well.
Yeah, so what did you do?
Oh, well, I did some math.
Oh, okay, so as a result, this is like the one time a year rare moment where Steve will say these things and promise them we'll do them. So if you do find the ambassadors a bit too weak, we are buffing it in Isleweaver, as well as we're making it so that corrupted hollow keys are a little easier to get, insofar as you'll be guaranteed 1 or 2, I forget the number, a number. You did it, actually. You should remember.
Yep.
If you do Railjack missions. So just a little more smooth.
Can everyone say thanks, Steve?
Thanks, Steve.
Aww.
No, it wasn't me. That's a win for chat because I'm a vessel. I'm a vessel.
Yeah.
You are a vessel.
Yeah, I'm a vessel for that.
Speaking of chat, while that slam video was happening, I saw a comment that said, "Please DE Valkyr rework."
Oh. Oh.
That could be good.
There's some light clapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Well, we miss Pablo so much.
We gotta call him back
to tell you about the Valkyr rework.
Summon him again.
Pablo.
Hello, hello. I'm here to talk to you about Backseating rework, long awaited, long requested. I hope you're excited to take a look. So let's start with her passive. Her passive used to be, if you get knocked down, you recover faster from it, as a cat would do. It wasn't exactly a beloved passive, mostly because, you'd rather not get knocked down to begin with. But also, during her 4th, she's immune to knockback, so didn't really play much into that. So now, if you're in the lower right, you can see that indicator there for melee damage. That is like your rage meter. As you attack enemies, or as you kill enemies, or get finishers, that gives you even more, this bar builds up and gives you melee damage. So if we go over here, so you see as I start attacking, it starts building up the meter down there for your rage. It also does one more thing, but I'm not going to talk about it just yet. I'm going to save that for a little bit. So that is how that works. Then if I want to move around, I can use her 1. As you can see now, her 1 actually moves significantly faster, and it actually kind of doesn't stop midway. It used to be that essentially we just take you a little bit of the way and then just let you be. Now it actually moves along with you. And the other thing it does, if you cast it on an enemy, it actually gathers enemies down for you to be able to knock them down. So you can use it as not only it's like a more aggressive version. So instead of pulling the enemies to you, pulls you to the
Valkyrie
enemy,
got a rework.
and then you can just start whacking on them.
Damn.
Warcry was already a pretty solid ability, but we did do some changes.
Like
now you can cast it while you move, as you can see. Now you don't have to stop. You can now recast it. So
I actually
you
really like it.
longer
I've been
have to
enjoying
wait for it to
Valkyrie.
be over
So
to
build
be
an
able to
RQ
cast it.
Furry,
And
the
it's
one
now
I have.
affinity range. So that means any allies that are within affinity range will now get it. Also, if they leave the range and then come back, they'll get the buff again. So before it was kind of a pain in the ass because you had to cast it at the very beginning of the mission.
Yeah,
so now you have,
they're
more
actually
flexibility
giving.
with that. For your 3 paralysis, we did a few changes. It no longer requires you to lose your shield. So as you can see, my shields are still there. And you can see now he has the vulnerability bar, but it disappears if I switch to my range. So that is only melee vulnerability. That means all your melee attacks do more damage to them, and that also applies for other allies. So if you cast this on enemies and then other allies use their melee on them, the enemies will take more damage. It also slows down enemies. That used to be in Warcry, but in Warcry it was kind of useless because it would only do it at the beginning, and generally Warcry you kind of try to maintain it. So now we move that into paralysis, and then you can basically start whacking them with it. And now the biggest one, hysteria. Don't panic. Don't panic. This first little bit is going to be scary, but it's going to be fine. I promise you.
It's Valkyrie.
In hysteria, you no longer become fully invulnerable. You now can't take damage during it. So the reason for this is a lot of the mechanics that she had, such as extra armor from Warcry, being one of the Warframes with the most armor in the game, those kind of didn't matter when you were totally invulnerable. It also had this whole section where at the end of it you could die if you hadn't done like a certain process that was very confusing for most players. So a lot of people would just end up like, once they were running out of energy, they would just hide in a closet and just wait it out, which was pretty bad. So we really didn't like how that was working, so we changed it, so now you are vulnerable during it. But you are pretty durable, and the claws now do significantly more damage. Oh, so actually this is great. Here comes Stormin to show me. Okay, the lighting on this tile is kind of broken, but
dude, I'm eating
don't
my
mind
hair.
So, where are you? So there's Stormin. You can see he wasn't long for this world. So let's start with what changed in terms of survivability. We increased the base health and armor of Valkyrie just in general. We also made it so the buff from Warcry, which increases your armor by 50%, triples that bonus when you're in Hysteria, so you have way more armor. And lastly, the last part that I kind of talked about with her passive is that if you are above a threshold, and we're still experimenting with where that threshold is, when you take lethal damage, it actually consumes your rage and saves you so you don't die. So you basically have a get out of jail free card there. Since paralysis no longer consumes your shield, that means that you now have shield gate available at most times, so that also protects you. You're not at risk like you were before. So all of this combined, the fact that when you do damage with Hysteria, you heal, so take some damage, take some damage, take some damage, and then when I do damage, I immediately healed it up, right? So
immune to status
attacking
is
things,
nice,
you're healing a lot, you have a bajillion armor, so you're in pretty good shape. On the damage side of things, we made a few changes, so now her range is a little longer with the claw, so she can reach further. The combos now all advanced. They used to have a lot of like starts and stops when you were on the animation, so we changed all of those to now be kind of moving forward all the time, so you don't feel like you're stalling as you go. And now we also added the multipliers on the combos. All of the ones except for her slide used to only have like 100% damage, no extra multipliers. Now they all have extra multipliers to make them basically do more damage. I'll show one right here. And also a lot of the attacks now have a guaranteed status chance for slash, so that really helps a lot. We also reduced the energy cost of Hysteria, so now it's easier to maintain. I kept yapping, so I didn't do a very good job at showing you how fast you can build her multiplier. So you can use your wand to kind of pull enemies like that.
Whoa.
As you can see, the multiplier starts building up fairly fast if you can get it into groups. So that's it. That's a whole lot of changes. Hopefully you enjoy them. Try her out. She's quite a beast now. I really like how much she moves. She's very, very active.
Yeah,
you're all over the place. You're always healing. You're always doing damage. Procs all over the place. Very fun. Take care. Bye-bye. Adios.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Pablo. Pablo.
That was an emotional roller coaster, I think, for
that rage meter
enjoyers.
The rage lifesaver, inspired by a legally distinct tabletop game that Steve made, a barbarian, and I was like, oh, that could
illegally distinct.
yeah. Anyway,
cool.
So life inspires art. So
that's right, and we will have a dev workshop up in our forums literally right now. Sam, if you're here,
Pablo Prime,
put out that dev workshop if you want to read and see some more about Valkyrie's rework. It's kind of the year of Valkyrie, I like to say, and I'm biased. Not only is she getting a rework, she is getting our next heirloom skin. Oh my God.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God. This is Valkyrie Heirloom. She will be coming July 21st. So essentially the first Monday after TennoCon. And this was, of course, a fan concept by Purdy. If you're familiar with community artist Purdy, they did this
So good. It's so good.
Incredible concept. And we said, hello, we would like it, please.
I love that you did that.
Yeah, Purdy's incredible. They came out with this
That's so
concept. We reached out to them,
pretty.
and then DE, of course, took it the rest of the way. But I would love to show you her in game.
And this is definitely the it's going to be great in game. And great, the character art team. A lot of folks got together to
Time
make
to
sure that
start
we could have all of
saving.
the intricacies of the skin shown in all its glory in game.
Oh, you hear
You
my
can come to
ankle?
Soulframe for chest hair, and you can come to this is the most chest focused.
Wait, she literally has
Okay,
a
we're-
ball on.
know what? Never
Legally, I
mind.
can't say anything.
I can't say anything. Can't take me. Oh my God!
It's
A lot of
literally in a-
potential here, my friends. A lot of potential. Come on.
All right, chat. Let's check Twitch chat. Okay.
Is chat okay? Chat?
Are we
You're
okay, chat?
Chat, are you okay?
Oh, people are still.
Oh, an avatar.
Oh, that looks incredible.
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh my God.
Jeff, you
for
said you hadn't
who?
seen this in game
Valkyrie.
yet. What are your thoughts?
I'm kind of blown away, honestly.
Right?
I'm even kind of like, the rope physics look amazing.
I
It's
really
the team
like
did an
this.
incredible.
Yeah, I know. Careful,
Oh.
Oh,
careful.
zoom in.
You
risky,
wanted that.
risky.
Megan.
Very risky zoom.
You called them out.
Oh my God.
I'm just doing what I'm told.
People are saying this is Warframe's worst power creep yet.
We do what we can.
Well, we had to afford our flights home somehow, so that's all right. The launch is July 21st.
July 21st.
Valkyrie
So Valkyrie rework
Heirloom,
with
yes.
Weaver in our June update, and then Valkyrie Heirloom July 21st, right after TennoCon happens. But in terms of heirlooms, we did reach out to another community artist to do what will be the heirloom that will come after Valkyrie in the beginning of 2026, but we did want to show you the concept here today. If we can go back to that asset, my friends, thank you. This is the Vauban heirloom concept.
Oh yeah.
Vauban?
Yeah.
What? Wait, that's
this
actually
is
cool.
by Lua Luminary, so
Luminary,
shout out to
cool.
Lua for this concept, and he's got the coolest jacket in town.
It is the best.
And you can
You
take
love
Best.
that jacket.
I love it.
You
And
love-
he's got a chest.
and he's got,
He's got a chest. Does he have
Got a
hair?
chest?
Does he have hair?
He's Vauban's a Frenchman. I don't know. Do the French? Yeah, they're.
What are you saying?
Honestly, though, I even love like base Vauban. For me, is like such a good fashion like canvas, and I think this is just such.
I don't
a
really
good
care for
motif
Vauban.
it.
I don't
So-
even think I
And you will
own
be
him.
able to toggle the puffer jacket on and off. So the drip or
The jacket
muscles.
can come on and
So
off.
this is I mean, and the heirloom system is something that we started. Obviously, it had a bit of like it was a well-intentioned start with Frost and Mag, and now we've made our way to like a totally community-focused deluxe. I guess it's more than deluxe heirloom skin program. So I think the past, well, I mean, it's a very important system to us because, of course, Rhino was done by Minky, and now the past Ember, Valkyrie now, and Vauban are all from the community themselves. So it's we're excited to be
I
able.
think that's really special. It's awesome.
So we
Yeah.
can.
Very exciting. We
Thank you for the follow.
don't have time today to do a true full Q&A, but there is one person that was like begging
It's the
to ask us a
Warframe
question.
Devstream.
I don't. Can we? Oh, is that him right there?
Oh
Yeah, I
no!
couldn't
Get a
think
spotlight.
No!
Why is he standing just?
We need a light. We need a light.
No!
Light that guy up.
No!
Sweeping light, missing, hitting.
No!
Sir, sir.
Hi. Arthur James Nightingale here. I have a question for you.
Why is he so
Obviously, I'm now last year's model. And I'm just asking why you're being really mean and adding proto
You know where to
frames
zoom.
who
Yeah, I
are
keep scooting around.
sexier than I am.
Rebecca, do you want to?
It's nothing personal. It's just the way things go. But maybe I don't know. Can't help.
You're always my favorite.
That doesn't mean anything to me, Ken.
I'll tell you what. If you
You literally wrote me that way. I'm really lonely.
listen, we'll give you some clown face paint, maybe
A banana?
a banana or two. Yes. Oh, see, it's that simple,
That
ladies.
would make me deeply, deeply happy.
Well,
All right, no more hot proto.
no more hot proto
No more
frames.
hot
We'll write you
No more
happier in the
hot
next update.
proto
How's that?
frames. That's crazy.
Thank you. I love you all.
Oh my God, your shirt! No, your shirt. Oh dear.
Arthur Nipple Deluxe, maybe.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think
Come
that
on,
is
that would
Arthur's
be
voice
great.
actor. I
The
think you were
shirtless
right.
update. Yeah.
We have the technology.
We actually do now. I didn't know that.
Technology, yep.
Oh, I feel bad now.
Subsurface scattering.
All right. We actually only have 4 minutes left in this here dev stream.
Whoa.
This here
Oh.
dev stream.
Do we have more stuff to show, I hope.
I kind of wanted to go back to in-game. So sorry to my friends back in the house. One thing I didn't do was show Araxia in-game just super quickly in the arsenal.
Oh.
Ooh, question mark? What could it be?
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Here she is.
So Araxia, I think tech-wise, is one of the most difficult frames we've had to implement, like you were saying, with like the motion and the animations. And she's just turning out incredible. The spider theme has been close to us for a long, long time. And the Nikita got this one out after many years of paper concept. So we're very, very, very excited that
She's a spider
we get to play
frame.
with her this June.
She
She'll
comes
have her
out
own boss
June.
fight. You'll be able to.
I think June
well, as you
20th?
can see,
It was
Megan
either
is
20th or
giving her
21st.
the.
Just seeing what's up.
I think
Yes,
it
yes,
was
yes. What do we think, Chad?
20. I'm
Chad?
lying. I think it was 25th.
Yay, spider
Spider
frame!
frame. I agree
Okay.
completely. I
How
agree.
many people actually expected a spider frame today? Just say yes.
That's not a lot.
yeah,
That's
okay.
actually not a lot.
How many people are genuinely surprised? We did it. We
Yes.
did it. All of our schemes. Does she have a theme song? Yeah. Spider frame. Oh. Legally distinct.
Legally distinct theme song.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do we have? We have.
Yeah, no, they're
Are we,
cooking.
have we shown? We're not showing the actual movement yet.
That was what my little video was, but no.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we're still working on the animations.
Did you get any of the idle animations hooked up?
Just the one where she whips out her secondary with the
Wait,
little.
I want to see that.
with a totally unique
Bow, bow.
situation.
Wanna see you lick it?
No.
Based
We
attack.
did. There was some animation notes that had to be given.
But is this
on
the one
post.
with all the IK that's running on the extra
You'll see
appendages?
it. Yeah, so this is good. Well, people will see it in June.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do some teasing between now and then.
Yeah.
But
please,
yeah,
That's why it was crazy tech-wise, because all the extra limbs actually are animated, moving, and contacting
That's
the
so
world.
cool,
and
though.
rig.
All
Yep.
crazy
Yeah,
weird
I'm a
stuff.
Warframe
Yeah,
streamer.
She's got spiders with her
Very,
spider.
very interesting
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
So we have a lot. We'll recap because we're actually 1 minute left.
We yapped for a long time. So again, coming May 21st, Yareli Prime with all of her Prime stuff. We have
Sorry, I'm so
Clervo and
excited
his
for
sexy,
Yareli.
sexy stuff. Nightwave, Nora's Mix Volume 9 will be coming, and the quality of life that we listed in our last dev stream. And then, as we mentioned, Isle Weaver in June.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. This is a big one. We're very excited for it. We're happy that we were able to show it to all of our live audience dev stream attendees today, which is insane that people keep showing up. But we are so grateful to have you in our
What do you mean?
community
This is the
online in
best game
person
ever.
To tell you about
Of course I'm
going
gonna
to
show up.
Soulframe and Warframe, and the team at home who have made all of this possible.
Yep.
The DE team. Let's give them a round of applause. They're
Huge
all
round.
over the world. Yes.
Thank you. That's great. Yes.
Yeah.
And thanks
She
to
can't
all of
climb
you,
on the
of
wall.
course.
That's what they're trying to implement right
this
now.
is going to be our 10th TennoCon.
I'm so
we're
mad I can't go to
maybe a
TennoCon.
Grandpa
The
Steve,
tickets
Grandpa
sold
Game
out so
almost in a way. We've been here for so long, and it's really thanks to you and your continued support and interest, advocating for your friends and people you play with to try the game and teaching them the weird aspects and getting them hooked as well. And we really owe it all to you that we can still come here all these years later. The last time I was here, I think I was scratching on the floor pretending I was a dog.
Yep.
You jumped on the couch
Yeah,
like
I
a
jumped.
dog.
I did do the couch
Can't
jump.
believe you jumped the couch.
And your chair didn't fart.
I'm very
Yeah,
limber.
do the fart. Do the chair fart.
You gotta wait.
No.
It would have
We have
laughed so
27
hard if
seconds
he
left.
actually
Should we
farted.
spend it doing that, or should we just
Chair fart.
chair fart? But
Yeah. But thank you all, and it was great to meet some of you last night. Obviously, we had a smaller venue, so we couldn't get everyone in, but had some lovely conversations with new players and long-term players, and it really means a lot to us, and it's very inspiring. We take that energy you give us, and we try to give it back to you in really exciting new things like spider frames and
Yes.
and side boob.
All right, it just hit 0 and they're flashing. We are so grateful to have a community. Kat, thank you for joining us for our first panel. Thank you, Megan, for organizing it. Everyone behind the scenes.
Thank
and
you,
thank you,
everyone.
community.
Thank
We
you.
love you guys.
Thank you, everyone.
We love you guys. We love you.
That was such a good Tato card. I'm so excited. I mean, not a Tato card stream. Let me get rid of